So what I have here is the Ulka EP5 pump from my Rancilio Silvia. Yesterday when I went to use the Silvia, the tone of the pump changed and it stopped pumping water through both the group head and the steam wand. I took the pump out of my other machine, the Brasilia Lady, and swapped it into the Silvia so I could continue to use that. But when I had the pump out, I decided to see if I could take the pump apart to see what went wrong inside of it. The pump was still making a humming noise, so I was pretty sure that the electrical coil was still okay. So I took it apart, and so I want to show how to take it apart and what I found inside my Rancilio Silvia pump. So all you need to take the pump apart is to get it out of your machine, disconnect the electrical connectors, take off the high pressure side, the compression fitting there, and the low pressure side that goes into the reservoir, and remove the two rubber mounts. And all you need to take it apart is a Phillips head screwdriver. So there's two screws here on the high pressure side. Now I've already had this apart, so I know exactly what's wrong inside and what we need to fix here. Okay, so the high pressure side comes out of the coil like that. And this is the plunger mechanism. So all the bits of the vibratory pump are inside this plastic housing. So it comes apart, it kind of has a bayonet mechanism where you push in, turn it counterclockwise, and it comes apart. Okay, so in my case, as you see here, the second, so there's two big springs, one on the left hand side here, one on the right hand side, and if you take a look here, one of my springs broke. So just the seat end of the right hand spring broke off, and it left this little piece of shrapnel inside the pump. So what I was thinking is that the little piece of spring here is getting caught somewhere in the pressure mechanism and it's preventing it from pumping. So since I have the machine working, all I'm going to do here is I'm going to take apart, or since I have the Silvia working right now with another pump in it, I'm going to just take out that piece of shrapnel, put it all back together and see if it still pumps. So it's going to, the spring on it, since it broke so close to the end, it's not going to change the spring rate too much, I don't think. The only thing that's going to happen here is it's not going to sit quite evenly. But I think it's still going to work. So I'm going to put it back together without that piece of shrapnel and see if I can get my pump to work again. So here we go. Okay, that's back together. Back into the coil. Okay, so now that this is back together, I think I'm going to hook it up to the Brasilia machine and bench test it and see if we're getting any water flow through there. Alright, so here I've got the repaired pump hooked up to the Brasilia Lady. So I just have the high pressure side shooting into a cup here. I've got it on its mounts, it's plugged into the machine so it's getting electrical power, and the hose is going over to the reservoir here. The input to the boiler, I just have a bag over so it doesn't spill water everywhere as the machine is on. So let's see if the pump repair worked. There it is. Yeah, so there we have it. The machine, the pump, because of that little piece of spring here, which was obviously causing some sort of a problem in the pump, it's now back to working. It's pumping water. So yeah, if your Ulka EP5 pump dies, maybe this video could be helpful. I have seen other situations where the spring broke closer to the middle, and obviously this repair probably wouldn't work. You'd probably need a new spring in that point, but yeah, maybe this could be of use. So I hope this video helped you.